can't last forever. But some people expect it to.
Is this a conspiracy, Myra, or may I have a light?
Oh. We were just talking about Anne Warren and her husband.
What's the matter? Trouble in paradise?
So I hear. Well, she doesn't exactly look like the happy young bride.
Thanks. Hello, Anne.
Margot, are those women talking about me?
Those women are talking about everybody. It's the only form of communication we have. You'll adjust to it.
I suppose so. Would you like a cigarette? Margot, how do you balance a bank book?
Oh, that's simple. You just doctor the books, cheat on the budget, and steal from yourself.
I'll have to try it.
I was going to call you this afternoon, Anne. We'd like you and Joe to come for dinner. Friday night, excuse me.
We haven't been going out much. I'll talk to Joe about it.
Well, I'll phone you, huh?
Hi.
Hello, darling. B?
Stir a pulp.
Then I'll save the dire news until you've had your drink.
Anything wrong?
Oh, no, not really. Something sprang a leak in the basement. I don't know. It's got something to do with the water heater. So I was already being intrepid and put my finger in the dike, but I couldn't see where it was coming from.
Well, I'll have a look at it before dinner.
Oh, by the way, I asked the Warrens over for dinner.
Not tonight.
Oh, no, Friday. Anne's got problems. I invited them in the spur of the moment.
Her biggest problem's Joe Warren.
What's the trouble?
How should I know? He's just a jealous, suspicious guy. Well, you saw him last weekend at the country club. He just sat and glowered all evening.
Well, I've already invited them. I hope you don't mind.
I guess not. But it doesn't sound like a very stimulating evening.
We're certainly overstimulated by the frantic life we lead out here.
I thought you liked living out here.
I do, but you must admit there isn't much excitement. I mean, when the big event of my day is a leak in the basement.
Well, what you need is a good knife murder or one of those juvenile gang wars.
Shut up. Did you get a fix?
No, it's too dark down there to see what's wrong. I guess you'll have to call a plumber.
First thing in the morning. Come on, get washed up. Dinner's ready.
Oh, and honey, be sure you get an estimate before you let him do any work.
Yes, dear.
And if he says it's going to be more than $10, you can just tell him to forget it.
Oh, well, shouldn't I bargain with him? I had such good luck with the butcher.
Yeah, well, it's the milkman I've got my eye on.
Oh, darling, I didn't know you were the jealous type.
Well, I wouldn't be too sure. I'm hungry.
Mrs. Brenner?
Yes?
You phoned me up about a leak.
Oh, you're very prompt. Come in.
Thanks. Would you make a note of the time? I work by the hour. I wouldn't want my customers to think I'm overcharging them.
Oh, it's just 9:30.
Say, this is a nice place you got here. I like the way you got it fixed up.
Thanks.
I bet you did it all yourself.
Well, yes, most of it.
Now, this is what really interests me. The kitchen. Not like most men, huh?
No, I suppose not.
No, well, it's different with me, you see, being a plumber. I kind of make it my business to know just what appeals to women. Oh, I didn't mean that the way it sounded. You know something? I can take a look at a kitchen and give you a pretty fair estimate of that person's income. Would you believe that?
No, not really.
You wouldn't, huh? Okay, I'll prove it to you. I'd say your husband makes about, about 19, 20,000 a year. I came pretty close, didn't I? You know that Rhoda Forbes that lives down the block?
Yes, I know Mrs. Forbes.
Yeah, well, I did some work for Mrs. Forbes last winter, and I guess her husband's income right on the nose. Well, I guess I'd better take a look at that leak.
Oh. Yes, it's right down there behind the furnace.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where the turnoff valve is?
No, but it's down there someplace.
I'll find it.
Oh, say, my husband said to get an estimate before you do the work.
Anything you say, Mrs. Brenner.